What's up, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs of the internet? It's your favorite YouTuber, Nico here, back at it again with 68 subscribers. We're one away from 69. So, if you have any reason to subscribe, I'd say today's your chance. So you might have noticed, I clickbaited the shit out of Ludwig, but there's a good reason for that. It's because he did actually make me cry. And I'm going to tell you the story about how he did that. So I started watching Ludwig live March 2020, right when the pandemic started, and I immediately subbed. I just watched him daily, I didn't have much better to do. And eventually I ended up joining his Discord. And I scrolled through his announcements on his Discord page, and I saw that there was a talent show. So I was like, I might as well just throw in an application. We'll see what happens. And I got in. My dream has always been to do some form of comedy, whether it's through YouTube or traditional means. I think I would be most happy doing something like that. And then the preparation began. And if you know anything about an anxious teenager, they like to put their stuff off till the last minute. And I was no different. I postponed writing jokes, even though they gave us like 2 weeks. I just felt like I wasn't good enough. And I just kept on procrastinating until 24 hours came around. I had a blank sheet in front of me. And I started writing at like 3 a.m. the night before. So before the talent show started, I was very anxious. And so I just decided to scrap all my jokes, scrap all the plans I had. There were barely any anyway. And wing it, because I thought I was best with my improv comedy, but I had no clue what was going to happen next. So the video I was in was my talent show went horribly wrong. And it was in VR.
I'm Starbucks. I'm 16 years old. 3 years after 9/11.
I was gonna ask.
Never forget.
My first chuckle? I'm pretty happy about that. You know what? Even if I got a chuckle out of them, that's pretty nice.
Can I ask, what is this hip thrust you're gyrating towards us while you're...
It feels like you're on your knees begging for us to pass you. I don't know what to say.
Like, they're able to make better jokes than I am. And I think that's partly because they just have more experience and they were more comfortable. I was very nervous. And I didn't even have a plan. I felt like this was a train wreck.
Hey, give me a second, man. Hey, you keep doing this in my fucking talent show? We're gonna have a fucking problem. Hey, look me in the eye. Look me in the eye.
You told me American Idol. You promised me. You said you're a rap god, Atriok. You're gonna be up there Randy Jackson style on the biggest stage. I show up, it's 8 people in a fucking anime ballroom. No, he's loading the fucking gun.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Yes. Yes. Hey, man.
No.
I don't know. My whole performance was just like so many interruptions that I felt like I had no flow. And it just made it more nerve-wracking. And I just started like laughing nervously at this part.
I want to start it off. Can I get just a random object from the judges? Just any
pencil.
object.
Pencil.
Cheese.
Pencil?
Cheese. Pencil. You get pencil, cheese, and spaghetti. You get to pick one.
Your call.
Hey, are you Spaghetti Bird? Because I want to show you my noodles.
So my idea here was to make a pickup line. The options they gave me were cheese, pencil, and spaghetti. Hey girl, are you cheese? Cause I want to eat you in a Big Mac. Hey girl, are you a pencil? Cause I want you in my sharpener. Hey girl, are you some spaghetti? Because I want to slurp on you. Hey girl, are you a pencil? Because I want to try to break you in half and fail miserably. Anyways, let's go on.
If Hungary took over Turkey, would it become full? And I'll end it there.
We got a Turbler here saying, "Oh brother, this guy stinks." Fair enough. Needless to say, this was a train wreck for me. But there were some people who did find it funny. So, you know what? That's pretty nice. And I'm pretty chill with that.
Big A, what do you have to say? Is this a yes or no?
Yes. Hollywood's calling, Starbucks, and you have answered the call. You've opened the door. I see Dane Cook 2.0. That turkey joke slayed the crowd. Okay.
So the final scores. A yes for Matriarch. And he did call me Hollywood material, and that gave me a boost of ego. And I thought I was going to win this shit.
Jack Bird, what do you say?
Sure.
Okay, that's one yes and one sure. You only need one more to move on.
And originally I got a yes from Bird, but then it turned into a no later on. It's all building up to Ludwig, my idol, the guy I've been watching for the past 3 months.
I have to say, and this is straight up, I loved your pregnant pauses because it let the room laugh. It just felt like during those pauses, the room didn't laugh. I have to say, it's a no Meggies from me.
And right there, my hopes and dreams were crushed. It sucked. It sucked. You know, they tell you never meet your idol. And I think that's probably for good reason. I didn't win. Some guy had a fucking orchestra. No shot I was gonna win. So let's look at the aftermath of the situation. I was crushed by my idol I aspired to for months. I stopped watching him after that. I couldn't watch him for months, but I still stayed subscribed. I felt really embarrassed. I felt like I did awful. But then I looked at the VOD chat, and it actually had people laughing. I didn't know if they were laughing with me or at me, but either way, it was a laugh nonetheless. About 8 months later, Ludwig made a stream on how to grow. And I started watching Ludwig actively again for about 6 months now. So way past the talent show, he made a stream on how to grow. And in that stream, you had to take notes. So I took notes in my journal, and it actually ended up being the first time I actually took journaling seriously. So here's my diary, journal, whatever. This is like the start of my journal. And I can say journaling has helped my mental health so much. It has given me a place to put down my thoughts. And that's another video someday. What it made me realize is like, YouTube isn't as daunting as it seems. Maybe I actually can do YouTube. So my conclusion for all of this, I think it was best Ludwig told me no. I didn't even prepare for it. I deserved to not. Compared to the person with the goddamn orchestra, I was not going to win in the first place. Nor did I practice or prepare at all. So he taught me a very good lesson on if I actually want to be successful, I have to practice and I have to make a plan. Otherwise, it's just going to be a dumpster fire. Ludwig, if you're watching this, you planted the seed for me to get better mental health. And you know what? I felt it was only appropriate to tell this story when I actually have been able to prove myself. And this is my 1 month streak of uploading. Ludwig said the best gift I can give him is content. You know what? If he's getting content out of it, I'm gonna clickbait him. What's the one thing Ludwig can't resist? Himself. If you like this video, please give a like. And you know what? If you feel up to it, maybe subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. Anyways, I'll see you all later. See ya.